Good day, everyone. How you doing? This is another episode of Wish Me Luck Thrifting. So I hope you'll just sit back and enjoy the items. Haven't been on here for a while, but you know, sometimes it happens. And anyway, just like to say thank you for everyone tuning in, and I hope there's something here that you'll like or enjoy. You know, I always try to get a variety of things. I think I say that all the time. It's nice to have, you know, things mixed up. You don't want to show the same stuff all the time. But anyways, enough of that. So these first items, well, I should say these first items are nice because they're, you know, they're getting scarcer and more expensive to buy. And it's a set of, this is a really nice doily for on your table, especially if you have antique furniture or just a cute little, you know, table. This is a really nice one. It's long too. It's long, nice. So this is like a runner, but you know, if anybody that thrifts or you know pays attention to thrifting, you know that these things are getting more scarce to find and getting more expensive as it goes along. They're not making it easy on us. And then here's another one. This is another, I like the style of the first one. I really like that one. This one's nice. That one's, yeah, it is white. It's more off-white. This one's more whiter. I think some of them may be handmade, and then some of them are probably machine-made. But still, they're getting harder to find. This is a nice one, too. These doilies. Sometimes you might find these to have a little stain or something on them, but a lot of times those stains are from rust, like people, you know, put metal planters and stuff on them, and then, you know, over time water drips and then they start to rust a little. But you know, most times you can, doesn't even bother you because most times you don't see it, and you can always take you know, some bleach or something or whatever if you really want to get it out. That's another one. Then these ones are, this one is really nice. This is a really nice one. I like the style of this one, the round circles in it. This is nice. I hope the camera is showing it all, but yeah, they're nice. Beautiful. So this is, I like the style of this one. Look nice on a nice shelf or in the middle of a table, you know, just thrown over. You know, there's lots of people that know how to decorate with these, I know they're probably runners, and I'm just going to call them doilies because I don't know the exact names for them. But this is a nice one. This is more like a beige one, tan color. So I got those two down in a little town I was in. And then I got the three. I got this one, and this one. I thought I had two of these. No, this one. Oh, these are the ones that are both the same. I thought I had one more. I might have. And then these are both the same. You know, so these were a good deal. $3 for the pair, so that wasn't a bad deal on these. They look good if you put them on a shelf and let the ends hang down. And so they're nice finds. Really nice finds. I still like to, you know, use them for a few decorations. You know, sometimes you need them under a nice flower pot or on a nice antique table. I don't have a lot of antique tables, but I got a few. So anyway, that's my, I think I still got, what's that other one I had? I got a few of these, but I put them around already in places. So this was a nice one. just a round one. Looks good under it's got like satiny on it. And also I have quite a bit of stuff, but we'll see. And then one day I was out and I picked up this. This is a really nice bag. Really nice bag in excellent condition. It does say it's well, as you can see, it does say Louis Vuitton on it. Excuse me for 1 minute. Ow, watch the dogs. They want to get outdoors and it's bugging me. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, this is, so I found this bag one day. Wait, now I got something inside of it. But, thought it was a really nice, bag. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know much about, you know, you see those, excuse me. You see these out in the wild all the time. Now, you don't see these, but you see Louis Vuitton stuff, but you don't know if it's real or not. But anyway, real or no real, it's just a nice bag for a man. Or even a woman, you know. It's a nice, really nice looking bag. And the zipper, everything works in it. The inside is nice. It's nice and clean. Whoever had it really kept it in really excellent condition. The handles are not wore or anything on it. And this was a $7.99 for this. So I thought that wasn't too bad of a price to pay for it. Because I never find them, so it's the first time I ever found one, so you know, may as well take it. What I do with it, that's that's another story. It does say Louis Vuitton, Paris, and that, you know, and says made in France. It's got the inside little pocket, zipper, but on the inside of this, the pull is missing from it. But this one has the pull, and this little piece of leather thing was with it too, and this says on the inside of this, I thought that was marked somewhere, but it does have on the little embellishment, it does say you know, it has the symbol LV Louis Vuitton. But, you know, I don't know if there's people that still go for these styles, or here's the bottom of it. All the little feet are on it. 2, 4, 6. And even the binding, everything is good. It's not coming apart anywhere. So, yeah, I was surprised that it was only that price, because I know there's other stores, if they had this, I know there would be a hefty price on it. But for $7.99, that's what it was, and it's in excellent condition. And it's got the, you know, they all got this on the inside, the thing that keeps it sturdy. And it, no smell, no nothing to it. It's just it's in, I couldn't believe the condition that it was in. I just, you know, I couldn't even believe the condition. The handles, like, are really good. Usually they'll be wore down, or, you know, the stuff peeling off of them. But it's not. It's a really well-made bag. If it is real or if it isn't, I don't know. I can't say, and I wouldn't say. All I can say, it says Louis Vuitton, and it says made in France. So it says Paris, made in France. And it's almost like a cloth or a canvas on the inside of it. But anyway, so it's a nice bag. I know men used to take these, use them for the gym and stuff, but you could use them on a trip, you know, you're going overnight bag. Nice, it's a nice size too. It's a nice size, and even on these little tags here, the little flaps, on both sides it says Louis Vuitton too. Same thing, Louis Vuitton, and it says Paris, made in France. So anyway, all the piping, everything around it is good. It's not, you know, tore or wore off. No holes or anything in it. So, you know, and then you got the strapping all the way down here on both sides. It's good. So anyway, that was, oh, my arm's tired from holding that. So that's my, my nice find for, could be or could not be a Louis Vuitton bag. Don't find now. That's something you don't go out in the wild and find all the time, but you know. And then this was just a little leather case I found. Leather brief, you know, a little briefcase for holding your papers and stuff. This was from some, you know, they were having some 50th annual golf tournament or something, but it's in really excellent condition, and it still has these, got these little tags and stuff inside of it. And this is a company called Ashland. That's where this was made. It's called Ashland. It's got the strap, and the zipper works. And it's really clean. It's just like brand new, like no one's ever used it. If they did, they didn't use it much. It doesn't even look like it's been used, but it's a really nice, whoops, I got the zip, really nice, little case. And it's black. Anyway, that's another find. Okay. Then I've got some, okay, I'm going to show this and then get it out of the way. I found this beautiful mirror. You know, you can always use mirrors. This is a beautiful one. And it's like a, I like the design on it. I found this for little or nothing. I think this was $8.99, this mirror, when I found it, so that's not a bad deal. So it's a really nice, nice mirror. Let me show you the back. I'm not gonna hold it too long because it's kind of heavy. So anyways, this is my mirror I found. Excuse me, I'm just going to move it out of the way. Sorry for jumping up and down, but I'll be right back. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, there's a lot of people out there, you know, scoping out the thrift stores nowadays. They sure are. Whoops, I got dust from that mirror all over me. Then these are just two heavy candle holders, you know, for the taper or pillar, you know, candle holders, taper. But I only got them because they were really, really cheap, and I was down in a little town I go to a thrift store, and they sell their stuff really cheap. But I get them to put on the tables outside in the summer because they're heavy and they hold the tablecloths on when the wind comes up. So that's why I buy these things. Anything weighty, I'll get it because I want to put it on the tables outdoors. So they're really nice. And nice style too, you know, they got a nice style to them. Heavy, nice style. So you have to think when you're picking up things, you know, what you can use it for. You don't only have to use for candles, you can use it for all different things. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to get on with some other stuff. Now this is just two, but I was picking up here and there bits and pieces of blue and white, you know, decor pieces. So I found these two saucers, Wedgwood. These are Wedgwood and they're made in England. This is called the something Heritage. What's that say? Oh, Blue Heritage. Yeah, Blue Heritage pattern. And it looked like the blue onion. I think that's what it is, but it says Blue Heritage pattern. So two of those. Two of those. And then I got this beautiful blue and white plate. It's not marked or anything. It's not marked, but it does have the holes where you can put you can either set it in a plate, you know, in a plate holder, or you can string it and put it on your wall. But it's a really nice blue and white piece to decorate with. Took that. Got a few other pieces I'm going to show you. I don't think I showed this before. This is a nice little, excuse me. This is a nice little blue and white tureen piece to decorate with. Has the little cover. That's nice. And then I've got some other pieces. I already showed that other blue and white I got before. But anyway, two little vases. They look alike, but one is more rounded here. The shape of them is different. And I think they had, it's almost like they did have a marking on the bottom, but you can't hardly see it. It's like it. So they're nice little decorative vases. Blue and white. So the object was to collect a few blue and white pieces because I wanted to decorate my cabinet that I got, so I put the pieces in there. And then this is they're right there. Then I thought I had some a few of these made in Poland or Polish pottery. I got one cup. I got a little pitcher or vase, whatever you want to use it for. They all have the marking on it. And then I got let me see. And I got two sets. I'll just bring one set out, but I got two sets of these. Two sets of these ones, a cup and saucer. Now you don't find this Polish pottery all the time, but every once in a while I was surprised to even find that. They did have another set of Polish pottery, but the pottery was I don't know, it was they wanted way more for it. The two saucers and the cups. The two saucers and the two cups for everything was $5, and I got that on Senior's Day, so it was less. So I got those sets. I think they're really nice to decorate with. I don't want a lot of it because, you know, like they say, you keep going and collecting this stuff, then I have to end up having yard sales or I give it away to the thrift stores. There's a new thrift store that opened, and I think it's called Bag on the Rack or something, and I like to donate to that because they work with the community. They give back to the community and everything. So that's a really good you know, thing that they do for the community. And so I'd rather donate to them, and you know it's going back in the community. They help a lot of different organizations. And then this is just a little bell, blue and white. It's Delft, made in Delft blue, Holland. So it's just a few little pieces. I do have a few more, but I don't want to bore you with all this blue and white stuff. So if I find it I mean, I pay for this stuff little or nothing. It's not like I paid a lot of money for it, and I wouldn't. There's no sense of going out there and spending lots and lots on it because, you know, I don't even know if I'm going to keep it. And then I got these two little pictures, which can, you know, you can incorporate this in your blue and white. This one is made in England, and this is ironstone, Royal Crown Fort ironstone. So that's a little ironstone piece. Nice little picture. And then this one is also made in England. And this is also ironstone. It's another piece. It's almost like the transfer. I think it's transfer wood, but it's ironstone. So I know lots of people have been picking up ironstone lately. I mean, they're really into it. You see those you see the thrift shows, and they're all decorating with ironstone, and you know, they love the big white ironstone pitchers and vases, and you know, they're all using the hydrangeas in them, which are really nice flowers. But it looks nice. You know, a lot of them do know how to decorate with it. I'm not a decorator. I just buy the stuff. So a lot of stuff now I just keep for myself. I don't, well, you know, we used to sell online, but everything's gotten so crazy, you know, to hand and the prices and stuff that you don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, this is a cute little wall plaque that you can hang on your wall and hang your keys on it. It's a deer, brass deer with a little plaque behind it. And it's cute. Hang that on the wall and just throw your keys on it, which I think I'm going to hang down by the door. So anyway, it's nice. Cute little piece. So I think that's all the blue and white. And then I'll do, I got these four little cute little ornaments one day, which are I think these used to be really collectible. I don't know if they're still collectible or not, but I got them for under $12, the 4 pieces. And I know sometimes one piece can go for $12. But anyway, these are those, I think you got them at the World Fair or something. This one says Treva or something. And this one says 1916. And then this one says, it's hard to, John Bark. This is John Bark or something like that. And it says, I think this one was Niagara Falls, and it's, where's that? June 20th, 1906, this one says. And then this one is World's Fair, and they put 1893 on this one. So they're cute little collectible pieces. And then this one is, this one says Mother on it. This one says 1908. So they're just cute. The glass is nice. You know, it's the older pieces when they used to make these. I don't see these out anymore. I used to see them years ago, and they were they were charging quite a bit for each piece. So when I found these 4 pieces, you know, and they were like $2 and $3 and $1.50. And so I said, well, I guess they're cheap enough to buy. So yeah, they were under $12. So under $10 really. So they were first time ever picking one up, because I used to see them and I seen other people, you know, on the TV buying these all the time, picking them up. But sometimes they can be pricey. They're not cheap, but to find those for that price, I thought it was a good deal. So what I do with them, I don't know, or just keep them for myself for decorating. And, you know, that's the way it goes. So then, got these beautiful glass, beautiful glass bowls, which back in the day, you know, it's made people's houses look rich and stuff when they had that beautiful, especially Waterford glass, and you know, all the old glass, the Tiffany and the Roth and all, and the just beautiful, the glass. These are make little nice ice cream bowls. I was hoping these would be Waterford, but I couldn't see a marking on them. So anyway, there's 4 of them, and I never untaped them. First time I'm untaping them. They're in, so far, they look like they're in good condition. Oh, there's 5. I thought it was 4 bowls. Yeah, okay, so there's 5 bowls. 5 bowls, and really nice. Oh, you got to be so careful with this glass, you know, letting people use this, because you don't want them to drop it and break it, and this stuff scatters all over the place. So there's 5 of them anyway, and they're in really good condition. I thought they might be chipped or something on the glass, like you always find them, and then you get 3 or 4 out of a bunch. That might be good and have to throw the rest out. They're heavy too. They're not light. That's the thing about it. They're not a light little bowl. They got weight to them. So anyway, those are nice, nice glass bowls. I got a nice shelf downstairs. I'm gonna put all the good glass on them, and because I got rid of a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to put the glass and stuff I want to keep down there. And I thought these were a really nice find. These are beautiful. It's a beautiful round candle holder, but you know, you can tell they're really nice. I mean, and I wasn't looking for more candle holders, but you know, I couldn't pass these up because these were still got a tea light in them. These are Rosenthal, however you pronounce it, and it's a set of those. So to get 2 of those for $5, that was a really good price. And I lit one of them just to see how it looked in the dark, and they look beautiful because you know, they have the little design on them, and it shows in the light of the candle. Beautiful, and they're heavy. These are not light. These are a heavy set of must be crystal, I think. Could be glass, but maybe crystal. Beautiful set of candle holders. Sometimes I go out and I say, please don't let me find hardly anything. I don't want to find nothing. And then I end up finding stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh. Then I took these 2 beautiful, these are silver plated on brass, the tops of them. These are nice glass. I think they're sugar shakers. I don't think they're salt and pepper. I guess you could put salt and pepper in them, but I thought they were sugar shakers, and these are really nice. Really nice. You don't come across them that much, and it's the first time I ever found them in years. I never see them. Then I have 3 of them. These 2 are the same. This one's a different shape, but they have the metal the metal tops on them. Sometimes you look on them, they might say sterling on them. But anyway, only for decor purposes, you know. I don't use it for food or anything. I just think the glass is nice, and they're nice if you decorate with them. Especially if you have a dining room and you can set up a nice dining room. Put these out. Really nice. So you can't go wrong with them. I know I was in the store one day, and the guy that, you know, one of the workers that put the things out, he had, I think that what they do is save some of the stuff for certain people when they come in the store, because he would not put that stuff on the shelves. He had a nice set of these, and I didn't want to take them off his cart. I suppose I could have, but, you know, some people do. There's only once I think I took something off a cart that I told him I took it. It was a really nice, one of those, almost like one of those aluminum Christmas trees. But anyway, I didn't take them, and I wanted what he had on the cart, but I thought, well, maybe he'll put it on the shelf soon. But I think they, when I looked, he still had, he was going around stores. I think they save stuff for, you know, their own people that come in the store, and then they, you know, give it to them. I've seen it happen anyway. So they were nice, the shakers, but, you know, I found those, and those are beautiful. And then I found this beautiful glass set, which are really nice. You don't find these either anymore. I was surprised to find these. I couldn't even believe I found them, because you don't find these. And I know now a lot of people that are running to the thrift stores. I think they have antique shops, and that's what they're doing, buying up the stuff and taking it to their antique shops, and then you're going to pay a lot for them. So to get, you know, I got this set for a little or nothing, which I couldn't believe. I said, oh my gosh, I can't even believe I found it. Never see them. Never find them. Then this is just a salt and peppers shaker set you can use daily, you know. It's got the metal tops. Those are nice. And I also found a little pie bird. Never find them either. I think this is only might be the second one. Might be the second one I've ever found. Could be three, but in that category, 1, 2, or 3, not many more. So anyway, this is my little shakers that I found, which I thought were really a really good find, because, like I said, you can't find them anymore, and for low prices. Like, I couldn't believe I found these, and I found them for low prices. So I just take them, because I never know when I'm going to start selling again. So if I happen to start selling again, I will you know, put them out there. We're just going to see how things go, and see if we're going to, you know, start to sell again anymore, because things are just so expensive with the foolishness these politicians and stuff are going through nowadays in this world with all this. Oh my gosh, it's just so unbearable now to even look at on TV. That's all you see, these two, the prime minister and the president of the U.S. going on like this every day. It's sickening to even watch it. Nobody should be going on like that, you know, with that foolishness. Run your country, let him run his country, and I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, it's so disgusting to even sit and watch it. You know, people got to put up with this every day of their life. Every time you turn TV, it's a bunch of foolishness, a bunch of kids. You know, it's not like it's grown men and stuff going on. Come on, they got to get themselves together, taking these jobs and acting like that. It's just disgusting. It's just ruining everybody's life. Sorry for, I always end up saying something, but sometimes it just gets to you, because, you know, they change everything in life. They just changed everything. people's trying to have a good little life and they take that away from them. But anyways, on with the show. This is just a cute little storage box. I think there were cigars in it, but I just thought it was a cute little storage box. You can put that on your, your coffee table to put your remotes and stuff in, or, just store some stuff in it. It's a nice little box. Not too bad. And then I found, I got these, I'll show this. This is just two little bottles I got to put nuts in, like for walnuts and peanuts. So I thought I'd put some walnuts in them and some peanuts. Shelled peanuts. I wouldn't put peanuts without the shells, but nice. These were those bottles from back in the day when they put peanut butter or jam or something in them. This one says Kraft and 1989. This one doesn't have a date on it. I don't know. That could be a date, but I'm not sure. But this one has a hole in it, like for a piggy bank. You put your change in it. So I don't know. But I'm not using it for that. And then I found this cute little container, glass container with which was made in England, TG Green Limited. It says church something, made in England. It's a cute little thing to, put in your bathroom, put your toothbrushes, because it has toothbrushes all over it. So it's a nice little colorful container. This is just a set of, this is a set of decorative, to put in a vase or something. People decorate with them. It was $1.99 for the bunch of them, so I said I may as well take it. And it's like pewter. I'll take this, if I can get it out of the elastic. Take it out and show you. So look, this is how this one's made. It's got the little design on the end of it, on the tip. So this is a nice one. It's nice to decorate with. Let me take this elastic off. Let me take off the elastic. Okay, so then there's the next one. There is no writing on it, but they remind you of but they're nice. I didn't take it was $1.99 for the bunch of them. So then there's a little fork, but you can always use these even if you didn't want to use them for decorating, or you can use them for your flower plants, And then this one. And then this one was with them. This one says Beacon Stainless, Korea. So anyway, this is a bunch of little decorative. They look good in a nice one of them crock pots or things that you decorate with. You just want to put on a shelf or something. I know, like the primitive style. Farmhouse primitive style use all that kind of stuff. That's that. And then I got this nice black enamel pan, black and white enamel pan, which are good to have. Always use it for something anyway. You can start your plants and everything in it. So that's that stuff. I found this little red book. This is a little red book which says Heidi on it. Little red leather binding. Or vinyl. I don't know if it's real leather. I think it does say leather. But the only thing I couldn't find was a date on it. I think I picked this up for $1. I always liked that movie, Heidi. But this was, yeah, this is a little, oh my gosh, I almost ripped that. A little, said Award Books Inc., New York. Johanna Spyri or something like that, Heidi. But it didn't have, I couldn't find a date on it, but the numbers are in Roman numerals, so must be an older book. Anyway, it's a nice little red decorative book. Heidi. Okay, gotta pick up a little speed because I've got to go somewhere. And got this nice set of brass with the handles, candle holders. I don't even pick up a lot of brass or anything anymore. If I have it in the house, I have it. If I don't, I don't, because I only use candles when the lights go out anyway. But yeah, so these are nice. They're not marked on the bottom or anything, but they're a heavy set of candle holders, brass candle holders. And I have lots of stuff, so okay, I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. And then, you know, I got these. I had these, like I had a long time ago, but well, it's got to be 4 or 5 years ago. I was out in a store, and I found one of these, and I just found this one, the pepper, and I've always been out looking for the salt and never could find the salt, never. I still got the pepper one in there in the cabinet. So I go out last month, and what did I come across after all these years? This set, salt and pepper, the Noor, and there was 2 sets sitting there. The newer sets. So I don't know if these are newer sets. They look newer. On the other one I have in the room, I should have brought it out. It has different writing on the back, but still newer. But anyway, you know, these ones this says made in China, so I don't know if they were all made in China or if the other one that I got was an older one. But I got this set and this set, but I still got to find a salt for the other one. Not that I'm going to keep these, but I am going to keep one set. So anyway, they're so cute, these little Noor salt and pepper shakers. Nice to decorate with. So I end up finding 2 sets. And for little or nothing, they didn't cost, I don't even know if I think they was $2, 2 something for the set or something. I couldn't believe it. I said, I can't even believe that. Well, the one I bought years and years ago, I think cost me 50 cents for that one. I never ever found another one to match it. I mean, I could have went online, ordered it, but I didn't. Wasn't that, you know, I didn't need it. That wasn't that serious. So, you know, if I find, I find. If I didn't, I didn't. And this is a little, I'm not sure if I showed this because I had another little one. I had a platter, so I wasn't sure if I showed this one, but this one is Franciscan. And it's, you know, really nice divided little dish. I know these are collectible. I just picked this up for little or nothing too one day. I said, wow, I never find it and I never pick it up, but I do see it out, but there was only once I did want to pick some up, but they were all chipped and cracked and crazed so bad, and they had a high price on the bunch of them. So, you know, I couldn't take them. Then you get home, you only get a few pieces out of it after you paid that high price. So anyways, this is a cute little Franciscan desert rose, I think the pattern is. I think it's a desert rose. This one was made in England. It says, yeah, made in England. I know there's some made in USA. This one says made in England on it. So it's a nice This one has, these have the little tag on them still. They're brand new, they must be, but I was really surprised to find 2 sets. And I said, oh, why couldn't there be one more, the salt one to match my other one I got in the, so I'm still, you know, odd. It's still odd. I think I don't know if I say anything, I found this cute little snake plant planter. You know, it's faux, but it's really nice. I do have snake plants that I was trying to grow. They were growing good, and then they, you know, got kind of weird acting. So what I did, I was throwing them out, so I took them down the basement, set them. I said I'll set them on the shelf till I get ready to throw them out. I just left them there, never thought no more about them. And I went down looking for something one day, and here the snake plants was growed up, standing up straight, growing right nice, healthy. And I said, oh my gosh, they must like the basement air. So anyways, after that I gave them some water, and so they've been growing ever since. I was getting rid of them because I didn't want any real ones anymore. And then I found this because it was, you know, not real, and it still looks real. It's a really nice little plant to put around. So nice decorative piece. I'll put that right there. So when you find that kind of stuff, you can't go wrong. And then this, I must have had this for a long time. I was digging through some stuff, giving lots of stuff away to take to charity. So I found my little bell, which I was probably looking for a long time to decorate for Christmas, because I had it to put candy in, or some little bulbs. So anyway, I finally found it. And they put high prices on these and those Christmas tree ones. If you see the ones shaped like the Christmas trees, or the see how they're shaped? Anyway, they're not cheap anymore. I got these things. Most of this stuff I got years ago when I just had this stored and down in the basement. Some of the stuff I got, you know, not all old. I found this beautiful set of napkins. I got these on a day when it was, okay, they were $2, but it was half price. Everything was 50% off, so I got these for $1. And they're really nice, decorative, you know, napkins. You could get a nice set of napkin rings and put them in it, or just set it, you know, on a plate or something, but really nice. So I was surprised to find they got them for $1. I felt guilty paying $1 for them, you know, for a little store. But they always have sales on like that, so I was going to get them anyway, you know, but I mean, then they was $1, so, okay. But I find a lot of those workers get really rude and stuff in them stores too. They become really rude. I don't know what their problem is in those stores lately. And then I found this nice little white bowl one day in the store. And this was like little or nothing. I think this was $1.99 for this bowl. I guess they thought the bowl wasn't no good or something. I don't know. It looked like it. I think that's just the shape of the inside of it, how it goes. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I picked it up and looked it over, and I said, gotta be something wrong for that price. But then it wasn't. But on it says Ironstone, China, and it says Wood and Sons Limited, England. So this was the little bowl. Nice little white bowl, and it's ironstone. And then I see a little mark on there. I never tried to get done, but it looks like something that would come off. It was just a little, you know, on the inside, but there's nothing wrong with that bowl for a decorative bowl. And I know there's lots of people that are out there, you know, those ones, especially the ones that collect ironstone. I know they would have picked that up really quick. So anyway, nice bowl. And then this is, I had a lot of stuff. I was going to do a Valentine's show, but I never got around to doing it. But this was the flowers I had in the vase for Valentine's. And then I found this vase I don't know if you call this, I guess you call this white milk glass, I'm not sure. But yeah, I found this out on my travels, so I thought that was a nice nice little find. It's a nice vase to put some flowers in. So I just set them in it to decorate a little bit, but I didn't end up getting the show done because there's so many things were happening that I just couldn't do it. Don't mind my hair. Sometimes you think your hair's done good, and then the back of it's a darn mess. Then I got these, which I thought were really cute. Nice little bookends. Especially anybody that decorates, you know, nautical. These are really nice. Put a couple books between it, and that'll look really good. I only got one book here, but it would look nice, you know, if you had a bunch of books in between it. But they're nice. They're not marked or anything on the bottom, but I just thought whoever made them did a great job. I like the little sailboats. Thought they were really, really cute. Nice job they did. I don't know who did them, but, you know, people that take the time out to, you know, make things and do those things like that, you know, it's excellent. Lots of skilled people around, especially years ago. All those builders and carpentry and all that stuff they used to do years ago. And then I had this for Valentine's too. I found this. I thought it was the cutest thing, this little heart. Someone made and then painted that like that. But it's really nice. It's iron. It's metal. I had another sculpture thing like this, but I sold that a long time ago. It was really nice. Not a heart, but it was I think it was an alligator or a crocodile, one of them things. I found this little frosted cup with Canada on it. Well, that's cute little with a beer, Canada. Probably a little short cup, but I just use it for ornament. Show our Canadiana. You know, everybody's proud to be Canadian, I'm telling you. And those who aren't wish they were Canadian. But we got so much to be proud for in this country. Got to be so grateful and thankful. Because it's not easy out there. And then I've got this, which I don't know whatever possessed me to buy these, but I got bags of clowns. I don't know what I'm really going to do with them. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can open this bag easy. I got 1, 2, 3. I had 6 bags, I think. No. Yeah, 6 bags. So there's 4 in each bag, and then they're like you could set them on a shelf. They have the little thing here, and you can set them down on a shelf. You just set down on the shelf. But I know there's lots of people. Sorry if there's people out there that don't like clowns. I mean, I'm not that fond of them myself. I don't know whatever possessed me to get those. I just thought they were so pretty, colorful. And they were made, handcrafted in Canada by somebody named Norma J. Clown. I don't know. But anyway, they're so colorful. So there's tons of them. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to really do with them, but they're all different. And I think each one is made different. I don't think there's one that's made alike. That's the first bag. They're shelf sitters. You sit them on a shelf. So, you know, they make nice decorations, but they're clowns, and I know there's lots of people that, you know, I know that clown situation that time was horrible. You know, I don't know why people ever did that. It was people find the horriblest things to do. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. And here's a, if there's anything horrible to do, they'll find it. So look, this is beautiful. The colors are so nice. Whoever made, they did a really great job making these things. Look at the pretty colors. Orange. Orange. And this one's a pink. And look, the colors are just really beautiful. So whoever did this had a really great imagination, real crafty to do that stuff. Ooh, getting hot. I mean, it's really cold. We still got lots of snow and more coming, I guess, more cold weather, but in the house it's really hot. But my gosh, we really got hammered with the winter this year. It started last year in 2025 and never ever stopped. I think every day snows. Every day. Not a day goes by that doesn't snow. And then it calls for, when you see the forecast, you go, oh my gosh, no, not more snow. So that's how it goes. Did I show this one? Yeah, so anyway, yeah, they're all clowns. So I don't know if there's anybody out there that could use these. So look at the colors. I try not to spend too much time on these clowns, but they're just so colorful that this cute one, the clothes with the polka dots. Aren't they cute? It's just, I just envy, who does these, because it takes, a lot of time to do stuff like this. It just so, they got to be proud of themselves. All this the beautiful time and the effort and everything they put into making this stuff. That's with everything in life. You see all the great builders of the world, all the architecture they did years ago and everything, and it's just good. They should be so proud of themselves. And that's the same as the entertainers, the singers and the actors, and people that leave a legacy and stuff. They should be so proud of themselves, but you can't understand. It seems like we think they're happy and having a good life and all this stuff, and all the same time they're so unhappy. You think they're making lots of mega bucks and having a good career and all this stuff. Then they all go downhill, and it's like, you can't even understand it. Like, oh my gosh, are you serious? You don't think that this one is living like that and that one's living like that, and then they get into the drugs and all that stuff. It ruins them, take all their money that they worked hard for, put in a lot of hard work. See, this is pretty beautiful. Look, they're all beautiful. I still got some more. I put 4 out for decoration, and then the rest of them I just kept in the bags. But look, I like this one with the little tramp. Got little feathers in the hat. So anyway, this is what I do now. You see, I'm out and about doing stuff like this. I'm not sitting home most of the times. I like to get out and find unique and different things to show people, But it's just that I don't get on these shows that often and do them because I'm always busy doing other things. Now this is nice. I took this for a reason, because I thought, okay, this has clips on it, but this can be used in a lot of different places. You could have a kitchen, hang your dish towels on it, your dishcloths, or you can put it in a bathroom. You have guests and you don't have extra towel racks. You can hang your face cloth towels on this. Really nice. It says make today count, but you can hang your cards on it. Christmas card, birthday card, you can hang that up somewhere. It's really nice. There's a rope on this, but it also has you know, 2 things to put on nails if you wanted to. But it's just it's light, but it's a nice little decorative piece. And then I came across these, which I thought this is nice for the Christmas season. This is just a can with a cover on it. Probably had cookies or candy in it years ago. I don't know how old it is, but it's a nice decorative can. And then I got these old tobacco cans. I don't know how old they are. This one's McDonald's export cigarette tobacco. And then I got this other one. This is export. Just export. Just, oh, McDonald's too. What am I talking about? And then another one. Somebody must have liked export tobacco. So anyway, they all have the covers on them. That one's really rusty looking. Yeah. And then I got one more little can, little tobacco can. This one says Richmond for smoking. Allen and Ginter, Richmond, Virginia. I can't make out what that's saying on there. Something Richmond, Virginia. But anyways, it's a nice little, you can put your packs of cigarette in it, or it had tobacco in it or something, but you can put cigarettes in it on your table. I guess when you have, but people don't smoke in the house, you can put it on the outdoors with cigarettes in it for people to have. People don't smoke in the house. So anyway, cute little collector, you know, collector's cans. Now I just picked them up because that was something I found that wasn't, you know, that was cheap, and I don't pick up tobacco cans and stuff. Never did. But I did this time. I did it this time. I got some stuff here. This is yeah. So anyways, everyone, I think where this video is kind of long, I'm going to I think I'm gonna end this because I gotta take a break for a while. So I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'm gonna come back with some more stuff in another video. So everyone, thanks for tuning in. Hope you'll stay interested in the items that I bring to you, and you know, gives you something to look at and see what all the different thrifters are finding in the stores. So anyways, I just want to say happy birthday to everybody that's having a birthday this year, and people that had birthdays, which I might have not have got around to saying happy birthday to. And I'm just saying it early so that when I don't, at least you know I said it. And everyone have yourself a great day, and stay safe in this weather. And we hope and pray this snow and cold is coming to an end soon. So anyways, I just want to say thank you. And yes, we will come back and do this again. Have a nice day. Thanks.